Ryan made it in this morning.
I made it in this morning, but you made it in this morning also.
Early this morning.
Where have you been for the last, well, let's call it 24 hours.
Yeah, 24 hours. Well, we got the phone call at what, like noon?
Yeah, so today is Wednesday. What's today's date? Let's get real technical with this info.
Today's January the 25th.
January the 25th, Wednesday. Great car in the background. Over there.
Gotta clean some stuff up.
Oh, we got a junky ass shop here. We got stuff everywhere. We've been thrashing. Anyway, so I got a phone call Monday morning from Proline that said, "Hey, your new motor is ready to go." So we got a new bullet for the gray car.
Oh yeah.
And Hobby went and picked it up. So he left about what time? Probably
2:30. I think I left my house about 2:30.
Yeah, so about 2:30 on Monday. Hobby shotgunned it. Hauled ass, went all the way to Ball Ground, Georgia. Got there about 2 in the morning.
3:30 something.
Got there about 3:30. Slept in the truck.
Yeah.
Which I did not tell him he had to sleep in the truck. I told him to get a hotel for the record.
I just wanted to
and so then he jumped in there, talked to the guys, loaded up. What do you load up? You loaded up the new bullet for the race car.
Fresh, latest and great.
Freshie. So we got a new piece. I have not seen it yet. I don't know how different it is. It's probably not a lot different from what I hear. That's supposed to be a little bit better than what we ran last year. Have no idea if it actually is. Time will tell. So the plan is we're going to get this thing together. We're going to start working on it today. Hobby probably have it running by tomorrow, I would have to guess. And we're going to go to the dyno at Fuel Tech on next week sometime. So we will update you guys here shortly. We'll probably make a little time lapse or something. Yeah, it's on there. Go up just a touch. You're good. You're good. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're good. But we'll probably time lapse you us putting it together. If you notice, yes, it still has Pro Charger stuff on it. So there's the Pro Charger drive still, throttle body for the Pro Charger, intake for the Pro Charger. So we're going to keep this car relatively the same as last year. Still awaiting rules, haven't seen rules yet. But as of this date. So maybe we'll update you in this video some more. Maybe it'll be like, hey, guess what? We got some rules, but who knows? So, Javi's going to open it.
It's like Christmas all over again.
Yeah. Think we'll be able to tell a difference, or you think it'll just look the same?
That's pretty good. It's all about what's in the inside, right?
It's all about the guts. It's all about the guts. All about what's in the inside.
Well, this thing's
it's like dating a hot chick, but you know you got to make sure that she's. What you used to always tell me, nice on the inside. I don't know exactly what you meant by that, Javi.
I don't know.
You don't know what you meant by that? Ricky, what does he mean by that? I don't actually understand. Nice on the inside. Yeah, I don't know. Like if you're dating, no, I don't know about warm and fuzzy. I don't know. It was one of Hobby's mottos. I'm not sure.
This thing's had a hard life, a little bit of a hard life already.
This has? Oh, you brought it back in the snow.
Yeah, I drove through a blizzard.
You did drive through a blizzard. Yeah, we don't get much snow here in Oklahoma, but usually once or twice a season we get a lot.
It's not really snow, it's ice.
It's slushy. They make good snowballs. Me and Dax figured out how to make good snowballs.
Did he have fun?
He had fun. I threw a snowball at Cherish at her desk. She didn't have that much fun. So yeah, it's had a rough life already. It's already been cold, but you know, there's no water in this thing, so it doesn't care. But Hobby what time did you get back last night? About
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
It took me 2 hours to make it a trip that usually takes like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Freshest car.
Hey, you did take our tow pig, which we just did a bunch of work to. We did brakes, we did like some boost tube and cold air intake and a bunch of stuff that we joked around on the next outing we took it on. It might not make it, but it turned out it made it all the way there and back, which was about 1,700 mile round trip, huh?
Oh my God. Wherever the GPS tells me to go, I go.
Yeah.
Atlanta traffic is not that bad at 1 in the morning.
No, it's not. I prefer, if we have to go through Atlanta, especially driving the toter, 1 or 2 in the morning is when we want to do it.
Memphis traffic is just always terrible.
Yeah, it sucks no matter what. It sucks no matter what.
I'm trying not to cut
No, you're good. Yeah, don't cut the...
I'm trying to cut the intake.
Yeah. Very suspenseful way to open it.
Sorry. Sorry for all the fans out there.
What else? When do you think we're gonna get any rules?
Man, I'm waiting for this rule committee that you're not a part of this year.
Yeah, I know. Not part of the rule committee this year. I love it. Do you think that we're going to get hit again because of winning the championship? Do you feel like we will be targeted, which will take another hit for the Pro Charger combo?
If what's that saying? If history repeats itself, I'm gonna go ahead and say yes, because every year since they've become on rules and we've put some parity in it,
yeah,
we've gotten hit every year.
We've gotten hit every year. So I know, what I find is funny is that the Pro Charger combination is now getting quite heavy, but the turbo combo, back when we ran Old Faithful back there,
she's back there.
She's back there in the very back, Old Fireball. Back when we ran Old Faithful with twins on it, we got which now I know it doesn't have turbos on it now, but still, that combination is now getting lighter and lighter and lighter, which is crazy to me because we won a championship with it and it got heavy. We were running that car at 30-50, and now you can have 88s like we ran 88s. Hell, you could be 2,900 pounds, 150 lighter.
Merry Christmas, Ricky.
Merry Christmas. It looks identical to the one we pulled out of it.
It's got no oil.
It's got no oil. I know that much.
We know that. Thanks, guys.
Now,
Rick,
got the Freshie fuel tech injectors in it. Got the straps, trying to keep it from blowing my front end off again in case we have any catastrophic stupidity.
We're going to have to call our buddy Tommy at Stroud.
And get another blanket just in case. Just a ballistic just in case blanket.
Yes. You're always safety first.
You never know. Oh, look, Nolan's calling me from Iski.
Ooh.
Huh. Have to see what he wants. Nolan, we're going to call you back in a minute, buddy. Yeah, so it looks good. This is the new race bullet for the gray car this year. And obviously, as we can all still see, it's got a Pro Charger drive on it, which means it's going to have a Pro Charger on it. We don't know what the rules are going to be like. We don't know if we're going to get hit or, well, how much. Question is, how much are we going to get hit after winning the championship again? Because it's probably going to happen.
But this thing races did we win again?
I forgot.
Six or seven?
I want to say 7. We had a really good first half of the year. I think we won 6, and then I think we pulled 1 or 2 more off at the end. It's funny. I'll tell you what's funny. Let me tell you what's funny.
Let's hear it.
So what's funny to me is people have said, man, we really fell off at the last part of the season. No, I've seen that. So we run 7. At the minimum, we won 7 races last year. Half the races, and people go, man, they really fell off there towards the end.
I don't even, if we could get our stat guy, I know he knows. He knows out there.
Yeah.
What we went for in grade 8s, though.
Oh, yeah. We did. And we won a couple grades there towards the end. Also, what's funny is, you know how the stat guy told me this the other day. So you know how people go, man, I think I can get you first round. If I can get you first round, like I think I got my best chance. I think I got my best chance first round to get you. Well, what's funny is he did a statistic on that. So we are 0.867%
percentage of losing,
percentage of winning in the first round, which means not very many people get us first round. So like the old hat of I think Swanstrom Big Country Senior is the one that always says, man, I think I'm going to first round.
Him and Kai,
yeah.
They got get him first round.
They got a big chance if they get us first round. But actually, if I recall, second round was our lowest percentage of winning, which would be the highest percentage of losing was second round. So first round, maybe not. Maybe second round, maybe. You never know. We'll see how it goes this year. So the plan is we're gonna get this thing in that thing, this thing in that thing, and this guy's gonna put it in probably. With maybe a little help from Ricky and I. But Ricky and I are gonna be doing a fuel system on a '69 Camaro, so we're not gonna be messing with that. We're gonna let Javi have his.
Coming over there.
We got Javi's project is gonna be this gray one. And then I'm thinking about, what do we think about, I haven't even told you guys about this. Think about changing the color up of that this year.
Ooh. Yeah, I felt like the gray was eventually going to wear off on it.
I like the gray.
I do.
I like the gray.
I think it'd look better red.
But what if it's not red?
Ooh,
What if it's totally something off the wall?
like are you talking?
Yeah.
Are we talking like wrap it or really paint it?
Nah, I'm kind of leaning towards a really cool wrap job.
Yeah, I like it that I do like it that color. It was a big splash when it came out.
But it look, yeah, and it was a big hit, and it looks great, and it has won us 2 championships that color, and I don't know.
You gotta change.
Sometimes you gotta change things up.
That's like
You can't wear. Listen, Javi. Even though you want to, you can't wear the same underwear every day.
Here we go. But
You
it's
know?
like it's like Kobe, man.
It's not the same thing. Oh, okay.
It's like Kobe, man, with like the mini fro. You get sometimes
R.I.P.
shaved up. Yeah, R.I.P. Kobe,
Yeah.
and then change the number.
That's true. He did change the number up.
He changed the number, dog.
Yeah.
He changed the color.
No, there's a thing.
I
there.
feel like over the years you've slowly kind of let your grip go away from the red.
Man, I love red, but I just like to see changes. You know.
Like the champagne car. I bet everybody for sure thinks you're painting that.
Hey, I still might. You never know about that.
I would say it's your least favorite color of cars that you got.
No, but shout out to Proline for banging this engine out for us. They did a great job. As always, it's loaded up. It's got the flywheel. It's got a starter on it. It's got injectors in it. It is ready to roll. So we're going to be putting that in the next couple hours. But by tomorrow, we'll have it fired up. And when we fire it up, we'll give you guys a fire up video. So, Javi, got anything to say?
No, I just need to get to work, and then we're relying on Chuck a little bit.
Ooh, yeah, that's true. I totally forgot about that. So Chuck is going to pick up our transmissions for us. So Chuck went to Mark Mickey today in the snow with a hurt arm to go pick up my transmission and his transmission and the converter that I need. We got to get this thing back here on the dyno. Next week we're going to spend a couple days at the Fuel Tech dyno trying some different things. But I got to have a transmission to do it. So while I say this is going to be running tomorrow, it depends on what time Chuck gets back.
We got to test all these secret parts that we got.
We got secret parts?
That's
You just told everybody, so now it's not a secret.
We got all the secret parts.
Yeah. What secret parts do we have? I've got this secret engine that nobody else can buy. I'm the only one that can buy it. Is that right?
That's the rumor.
Yeah.
That's the rumor.
Hey, and how do we debunk that rumor? What did we do with the motor out of it? Tell the story about that.
I'm so glad. So our spare motor we sold to a customer through Proline.
Hang on. So the motor out of that won the championship, where did it go?
That motor got sold to one of our competitors. We
can say who it is.
Scott Taylor, which is crazy. I forget to before we get to there is literally every motor that you've ever had that's won a championship gets sold to somebody. We end up racing it the next year.
Yeah, that's right. We end up racing that motor next year. Yeah, we tried it, but I mean, I firmly believe that we test these things, we run the guts out of them, but we take very good care of them, and they're good pieces for somebody for the next year.
Yeah.
And Scott's running that same motor this upcoming year in that silver car, and he wanted a spare. So for all the people out there that think that we have special stuff and our motors aren't the same, you can't get the same stuff we got, I sold my motor to Scott Taylor. Scott Taylor's running it.
It's awesome that he bought it with 9 runs on it.
Yeah, changed nothing.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, that motor had 9 runs on it, and Scott opted to leave it together, and he's going to run it just like it is. Oh, yeah. So if I had some secret head, or if I had a secret cam, or if it sounded, now look, as much as we love him, one of the guys I hear that from the most.
Oh, Dave.
Oh, Daddy Dave.
Oh, Daily Dave.
Daddy Dandy Dave is the one always talking about how I got stuff that nobody else can get.
Yours just sounds different. Right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not privileged enough to get some crazy Audi Hemi Pro. No, wait a minute. Sorry. I'm not crazy enough to get a privileged Hemi Audi combo where it's like a hybrid Audi motor and a Hemi motor together. I'm not that cool. That's what Daddy Dave's got this year. I just let the cat out of the bag. I'm sorry. But, yeah, so anyway, we're going to give you guys an update. We're putting this in that. Okay. Anything else? Fire out video coming soon. See you guys later. You're live. Let's rock and roll. Yep. Let's see. It's been about. What time we unload this? Which we did a lot of errand running today.
Yeah, I don't know. What is it? 3 o'clock?
3. Yeah, it was about 3 o'clock when we unloaded the motor. About 2 o'clock. Yeah. Went and ran a bunch of errands. We really didn't start working until about 6:30. It's 9 o'clock right now. So you and Rick have got the motor in, And since we made a nice little friendly post,
Oh, hey, I made a fake Facebook post on my own personal account.
yeah, that just basically said, "Hey, all you did was what'd you say?"
I posted a picture. I put time to prepare for war.
Yeah, and that's right. And so now everybody thinks that because we're putting the motor back in the car that we have the rules, which I do think is freaking hilarious.
You literally can't. We can't even put a motor in a car.
Just an innocent little motor post. I don't even get it. And then somebody chopped up me holding a Pro Charger trophy, which is this giant impeller.
It's like the display piece, right?
And I think Dave said I got a new F7X 700 or something ridiculous. But you know, the truth is we don't know the rules either. But we don't have time to sit around and wait on them. So I don't know what they're doing with the rules.
That rule committee?
The rule committee that I'm not a part of this year, thank God.
Or ever was?
Oh, well, yeah. Or ever was. But that being said, I'm really not a part of it this year. But they're supposed to drop the rules here anytime. I don't know what they're going to be. But
we tell people the rules are dropping when we get back from Australia.
Yeah, well, probably. We might be lucky to have them by then.
Hopefully a schedule too.
Yeah. So what could the rules be though? What could they be?
Well, like I told Brendan Russell on my Facebook post, he said we have the rules already. I said, yeah, we give ourselves.
It's so funny. Everybody thinks we have rules.
I said, oh man, you know, we make the rules every year, man. We give ourselves a 100-pound lead present.
I can assure you that if I was making the rules, the very first thing I would not do is go, let me see my combination. Boom, 50 pounds.
For every
championship. For every championship you get. We are now on our third championship. Well, technically second with this car, so we're going to say, if that's the case,
we're 100
pounds heavier. Coincidentally,
we finally got 100 pounds.
I get 100 pounds. You never know.
You never know, man.
Yeah. So, you know, every time we get a weight penalty, we try to, you know, do something different. So what's what we've done here different? But I got to tell you, it looks exactly the same. The intake is identical.
Yep, everything.
The valve covers are identical. You're getting ready to put the same headers back on.
Yeah, the same zoomies.
Except with less cracks.
Yeah.
We got the headers that just fall apart when we start the motor up, which is great.
Yeah.
Travis wants to know where the turbos are going.
Travis wants to know where the turbos are going. If we put turbos on this car, you know where they would go.
Up here?
No, they would not go up there. They would go right.
One big one right there.
Right here in this area.
But hey, man, since everybody's getting away with it, why wouldn't you go? You know, we've proven the theory we can make just about anything work. Just put one of them big singles right in front of that thing.
A single what? Pro Charger?
No, a single turbo.
A single turbo. I don't think it'll fit with my Pro Charger gear drive up here.
No, I meant if you put turbos.
Yeah.
Well, if I put a turbo on this? I don't really feel like, with everything that I've seen that the single guys have done, single turbo guys, haven't really done anything very good with it.
I'm not that the shit talking, but maybe they just need somebody to.
No, maybe.
Maybe they.
This probably somebody calling you to ask a real question. Probably somebody going, hey man,
Send me them rules, Holly.
I've already got plenty of takes.
Pro Charger up there is a big single.
I don't think it's legal. If I could do that, that'd be cool. I would do that. I would do that. That would be very cool. I'm pretty sure that's definitely frowned upon. If it's not, it's going to be as soon as this video's done.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't know. I don't really know, but I think it's funny because I've had text messages. Tim Sylvia just texted me. He said,
"Oh, hey, he's already on my comments.
Stirring the pot with the motor post."
Yeah, no, literally, Tim Silva, Jim Howe, and Kai jumped on him. He said all he did was say,
Kai Kelly says, "Stop it. The run is over. He's number 2."
Hey, you said, man, you've been saying that before.
Kai Kelly, you got to be number 3. Tim Sylvia says, "LOL, 4P. I can see it coming."
I'm gonna put up, man. Y'all been waiting for 4 years now.
This is great stuff. Yeah, we're not. I mean, maybe we start the pot just a little bit.
Oh man, that was literally. You didn't even know. That's the crazy thing.
Did you put that in group message?
What?
How are you gonna be number 3?
No,
that's on my Facebook.
I was reading. Somebody screenshot. Tim Sylvia screenshot the Facebook.
So literally, Richard, I made this post like right before I started working on this. I took a post to set the motor beside it to clean up and get my toolbox over here. I made the post, and I put my phone away, and me and Rick started putting it together. By the time I opened my phone again, all hell broke loose.
Yeah.
So literally, in the time that I put the motor in the car, we started the pot.
Well, I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag though. The cat out of the bag is for all you racers out there that are going, man, what are they doing? They must have the rules. Okay, so this is the secret. It's a very crazy concept. if you don't know the rules,
Great. This
you're
was
gonna have
mind-blowing.
to test something. You can't just sit around and do nothing.
Right.
So what we are doing is literally just putting the car back together. We have all the Pro Charger stuff, very easy to put back on it. This motor was set up for a Pro Charger. We don't know what it's gonna run like. We don't know what it's gonna do with this motor. We're gonna go test it. And that doesn't mean this is gonna stay like this. There is plenty of time till the first race. From what I hear, January, February, March, April, May is the first, right? Is that right?
End of May.
Yeah.
End of May.
Yep.
End of May is the first race from what I hear. I don't even know if the official schedule has been released yet, but
No.
so there's a lot of time between now and the end of May. This thing could have 3 combinations in it by then. And we could start with this. It might end up with single turbos. If that's not fast enough, we'll do what Hobby said and take one of them off. You think that'll work any better? It could have a screw on it. I've got 2 front ends for the car. The center black section, nobody really knows this, but it's just taped on the inside. So the center black section comes out so that we can fit a screw right there. And I don't think anybody knows that.
Ryan
So-
got secrets up his sleeve.
We don't really know what we're gonna do, but the car's just been sitting, and we got to go to Australia and.
I was about to say, everybody else can sit here and get ready and be prepared and everything. We just got to go halfway across the world.
Yeah, what I'm trying to do is do this stuff now, do something now, so that I don't cram all this in, when we get back.
Or
So,
run out of time.
yeah, that's the deal.
We never have enough time to
No,
do anything.
it doesn't matter what we do, we're not gonna have enough time. So,
What's the sayings? Idle hands get left behind,
yeah, that's exactly right.
and then what?
And we've been sitting long enough, the way I look at it.
I don't know if we really.
I got antsy today. I was sitting here, the motor wasn't in, and we were at lunch, and Javi pulled up, I think, a post from Justin Swanstrom, and Justin's at the racetrack.
Yeah, he's racing.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
Justin.
I made me antsy.
2
So
days in a row.
I told Javi, let's put the motor in, let's get this thing running. We're going to the racetrack next week.
Yeah.
So, wait for Justin Swanstrom to light a fire under my ass to go do something. But no, I don't have the rules.
Or the
Everybody thinks we
Or
do.
the schedule.
Or the schedule. I don't have the rules. I don't have the schedule. I don't know what combo's gonna stay in this car. I don't know what we're racing next year. I don't know which car we're racing next year.
Good old red back there.
Yeah, that thing's not sitting there for no reason. So I don't really know anything. But we're gonna just try some stuff and see what happens.
What's my dad used to tell me you gotta stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
Yeah, that's
Be
right.
ready. Always
That's
be
right.
Be
ready.
ready.
Yep.
And there's some stuff that we wanted to try with.
We didn't get to really try.
Yeah, there's some stuff with the Pro Charge we wanted to try that we didn't get to try at the end of last year. We're just gonna try it now, and we may go backwards, and we're totally cool with going backwards. We've gone backwards
I
before.
was about to say, I think
Sometimes you gotta go backwards to go forward.
I don't think most people they think we test all the time, and we used to test a lot.
No, it is fun.
We didn't
Everybody's
test
like,
as
man, y'all work the hardest because you guys test every time the doors are open. That's not really true.
But we do want to test stuff sometimes, and this is the time to do it.
Yes, that's right. I think we test at the right time. We try to test at the right time. Yeah, so I don't know. Today we just thought we'd share with everybody what we're doing. The new motor in the car.
We're gonna be
break
really
out Pro Charger. We did hear what we have sitting on the table. That's a 144. Isn't it?
Yes, that's
We
big
did.
part.
We have heard that there's a lot of complaints in the rule committee that we're going to extend the 144 because it wasn't fair that people got to run it last year. I only know. I mean, so we're not even going to start off with that blower because we're just going to pretend like whenever the
We
rule
don't got
committee gets done with the rules that we're not going to be able to run it. So we're
Damn.
gonna
So
start-
basically, we're getting late, and we got a blower taking.
Oh, we don't know that because we don't have the
Ricky,
rules.
huh?
What is that?
So we're gonna start with the 169.
With the 169. Don't get that started.
Well,
Don't get that started. People gonna be calling Pro Charge more trying to
Order stuff that's not ready.
169.
that Ryan Martin new 169.
Yeah.
Yeah, 169.
Man, how cool would that be if they had one of those though? These
Yeah,
things
big
probably run real good with the 169. I don't know. Anything else we need to add?
I don't know. People think you know, but you have no idea.
You don't know. Nobody.
Yeah.
I don't even.
Nobody knows.
Sometimes I
We don't even
I don't
know.
even know what he's talking about right now. Actually, but by tomorrow, Chuck's on his way back with our trainings. Chuck was nice enough. I think I said this earlier.
Yeah.
To drive to Missouri and go pick up the transmission for this and
Wow.
the transmission for his. He probably gets back late tonight, so tomorrow we might have this run tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
so
think so.
that's what you get for now. We'll post up another video to run it. I don't know what else to say.
Richard, go away, man. We got work to do.
Yeah.
Right on, guys.
Go get my F7 169.
I would take that